to a day in life at Aboriginal and LostPhoenixWolf on my channel. Today is still August 31st. Continuing to my video logs, I had to give my camera a little bit of a break. I didn't want to crap out halfway through this video or even now to the next video. So I let the camera cool for about a half hour. Even though I've only been recording for a half hour and just try to give it a break. So continue on the last video, landscaping. I went to cut down and deroot certain properties, old trees, put some new trees there, or a tree sanctuary, taking some of the old trees that didn't make it, planting new trees like pine trees and apple trees, pear trees, whatever kind of trees you want, even shrubs, flowers. I've done a lot of little landscaping here and there, and steps and brickwork, and throwing some ideas out there for like a lotus pond, like stuff like that. And just doing different landscaping ideas for that. Even like side yard brickwork and patio stones. And so that's a little bit of work. It was fun. And then from there, I think the other jobs would be working at my grandfather's farm. My grandfather didn't really have a farm. He had like a small farm of animals, but an actual farm. I'm talking about, plowing the ground, planting the seeds, or hand planting down the rows for like cabbage or carrots and whatnot. Picking the apples, picking the pears, picking the grapes. Now, frozen grapes season. Now that was when I was younger. That was pretty hectic. Be out there in the cold for the frozen grapes. Strawberries, blueberries, just about anything on the farm. I would be planting or picking and stuff like that. And some of the farm life was okay. I think I probably did maybe a few months, 6 months into that, and it goes with seasons and stuff, and it's kind of boring and stuff, meeting some new people and doing this and that, and that's roughly the time moving to the reserve, or other cities closer to the reserve. I'm trying to think of what other jobs have I done. I mean, done a lot of other different jobs. Grass cutting and weeding and pulling weeds, and even furniture. Oh, welders for furniture. Let's see. Oh, that was after the reserve. I'll probably talk about that pretty soon. I'm working my way up to a bunch of different jobs I've done in my life. Car detailing, like doing the solar thing, I forget what you call it. With the windows, you do the shade, the plastic shade things. I forget what you call it now. I just like a brain farted on that. What was I doing? What is it called? Tinting, window tinting. I've done that. I've also done side trims. I've also did some of the little picture idea things. Little inside of the car you want a cobra or something like that, or a snake or a panther. Whatever was easy that it didn't have to, do a bunch of curves and different colors and go from this and that. And how my dad, with the car parts and stuff, that I tried my hand at Bondo work. I mean, it was okay, and I tried myself at a little bit of welding or MIG welding, and that was okay. I don't know. I did a lot of gaming. I did a lot of hanging with friends. Did a lot of different jobs in my life. Like, helping with community bikes, kids' community bikes. I mean, I still do that today, a little bit here and there. Not too sure what else. Not too sure what else. I'm just checking how long I got on there, because I can't really see the little numbers on there. Usually I have the little mini player, but I have it full screen right now. So anyway, lots of different stuff, and even into like drywall, the putty work for the drywall, deck work. It's early. That's later in life. trying to think of what was I doing when I was younger, like even community service or fundraising, disabled games too. The disabled games, like some of the people who are disabled still, weightlifting or running or swimming. They don't do the best. I mean, they do it at the best of their ability, but not as good as like some people. I mean, even some of them probably do it better than me. Some of them like really were into it, so good, like doing wrestling and stuff like that. Not too sure. Even just listen to stories with the teacher's mother, and hanging out there and learn this, beadworks and crafts and using stuff like even learn how to bake pies and cookies and muffins and donuts and stuff for my aunt's church. That was something that was fun too, and people liked some certain things, some people didn't like certain things, and change out this and that, and it was something I did a little bit in my life. Now, what else can I say? Like I said, I did a lot of different jobs in my life, and trying to think of stuff when I was younger, not when I'm older. Organizing papers, or putting stamps on envelopes. I've done that too. It was kind of crazy, that glue. Licking so much glue, kind of feel screwed up and numb and stuff. Doing the postcard things, stamping stuff, filing stuff. Not really much of computer repair. Maybe a little bit of programming. I tried my hand at programming, and it's okay. A long, boring process. You screw up on some letters or numbers or something in the program, you got to do the whole thing over again because you don't know where you screwed up. That was hectic. No, that's a little bit older still. Can't talk about that. Just a lot of different stuff in my life. Helping change tires, fuses, lights, picture framing. Silk screening. There's that was good too. The time I think I was about 16, I guess, around 16, and I was into these chip and pepper shirts. I hope I don't get copyrighted. That's really old. That's a long time ago. So these chip pepper shirts, I was into that, and it was into tie dyeing. So try my hand at tie dyeing and silk screening. And the silk screening business was cool. It was the different designs and mostly just normal printing, a little bit of color here and there. Just normally like normal 1, 2, or 3 colors, not multicolors. Even onto tie dye shirts, and I've done that. It was fun for a bit, and we gotta put the first layer on and let that dry, and then pull it up, and then get up some edge work to make sure it doesn't dry weirdly. And that goes on different color shirts, and it's somebody's company name or catchphrase or shadow of some kind of animal or whatever it is. Silk screening was good. I even did cool things like skulls and spiders and butterflies and dogs, puppies, rabbits, whatever whatever was in at that time. But I was into this chip and pepper shirt. I'm going to say it again anyway. Tie dyeing and stuff, and I wanted like little bulldogs or skulls and stuff, that kind of shirts, and even for like 20 to 30 shirts, I could probably get a shirt myself, and have my size shirts, and any of them that got screwed up, trying to get the paint off, maybe trying to think of an idea to fix what mistake I did. A lot of the times, I just try to do my own idea and then count it as a shirt for me. That time was mostly just black shirt. I was still not really into white, not even really into white. I mean, this is probably as white as you're going to see certain shirts. I mean, I wasn't really into white because they get dirty too quick, and get oil on them, or I don't know. It just was not really into white shirts. I mean, this is probably the closest you're going to get is any kind of white. I mean, this is like an off-white, kind of a shiny. But yeah, doing the silk screen stuff, that was cool, and kind of got bored of that. I think I was started into shorts, so that putting prints on shorts, and like logos and slogans and catchphrases and silhouettes of certain things, and it was something then. And after that, let's see. Helping out like community places like food banks. I've done that. Helping food banks, stocking shelves and organizing clothes and sweeping up and mopping again. And yeah, I've done a lot of that in my life. Organizing this and that, and making kids grab bags and stuff, like little kids grab bags, little toys or candy and stuff like that. Maybe around Christmas time, Easter, something like that. And also, yeah, it's even something too, helping on Easter and a little community thing, and that's I think that's the time I started doing pictures and stuff. I think it was around 16. Just doing random pictures here and there. Nothing really anything spectacular. And that was the Polaroid. And no, I'm not going to get copyrighted for that. So screw you. And after taking that picture and spitting the image out, and things are good, things are crappy. It's whatever, hiding eggs and stuff like that. Even giant bags of eggs to community kids just dumping a big bag of Easter eggs and just walking away and let all the community kids run and get their candy and chocolate and stuff. That's something I did too, and got a little bit paid on that. Even like delivering little flyers for companies and stuff. I was getting paid at that time like 5 cents a flyer, but I was doing like 1,000 flyers, so that was a lot of little flyers. They're only little slips. You put them on cars, you put them in the mailboxes, you put it on people's windows, other businesses, or laundromats and stuff like that. Even working at the dry cleaners. I mean, that's something I helped out too. Bring the clothes to the person. It's got to hem this, or straighten out that. Make sure that this has got to be clean this way and that's got to be clean that way, or moving the stuff to the front, and even shining the shoes, or get the person to mend the shoes and organize the shoes, the sizes, and make sure things are tagged and stuff. Oh, even speaking of tags, working in the library. I was working in the library at school, and earning a little bit of money. Kind of like a librarian's apprentice, but I wasn't really into it. I was into reading a lot of books before, and organizing them by numbers and letters, and moving books around, old books, going to a community sale or something that were donated out to this and that. And I think I quit after somebody was picking on me and shoved me into a shelf, and the shelf fell back and hit on their shelf, and all the way down. It's like, oh man, I quit. I just walked away. So I'm going to quit this video because I'm done. You guys like this video, please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to me. Make sure this video and channel, it might be for you, it might be for me. Please do tell your friends and family about it. Thank you for viewing this video. Watch it. Hope you all have a nice day, morning, night. And remember, it's better to be Aboriginal than original.